Here with Sean here from Srkcycles.com with a 2011 Harley Davidson Fat Boy. This bike is ridiculous. Of course, it's got the 6-speed, these giant 20-inch apes, suicide clutch and shifter. This bike is nuts. It's got really low miles too. It's like 3,500 miles. What do you expect for a bike that looks like this? It's not easy to ride. This is actually my second time riding it, and I'm still not very good at it, but it's a lot of fun, guys. The truth is, riding motorcycles is getting it's getting too easy anyway. So what you have to do is here's the clutch, and I think you pull back for first, and while your hands are up in the sky and your arm is trying to control the handlebars, you're down here grabbing the clutch, which I'll tell you what, that's a cool feeling. I do like shifting like this. Shifting like this is a lot of fun. Oh, my kickstand was not down. I heard my kickstand drag a little bit, and I realized I never put it up. Now, starting on a turn like that is definitely the hardest part about riding this bike. And although this bike is super cool, this is not for the faint of heart. Even that lady down there is running away with her dog. Man, that's wild. You really feel like you don't have 100%. Oh, what's up, Jimmy? What's up, Jimmy? Suicide shifter, baby. Yeah, you like that? That's Jimmy, he's loving this. But you definitely feel like the bike is riding you. The bike is partly in control, because with these big apes, man, you definitely want to have both hands up on there. If these handlebars were normal, like the normal low riding handlebars, then throwing back, pulling your hands about like 5 inches to go to the shifter would be real nice and easy. And I think it'd be a lot of fun. This thing's got a killer sound to it. It's a great look. Although I'm sure you've heard me talk about it before. Where you want your handlebars to be is level with your shoulders. You can see this is a good like 8 inches or something higher than my shoulders. So you're gonna get fatigued real fast. My hand's already starting to fall asleep. But like I said before, riding motorcycles just gotten too easy. So it's definitely cool to hop on something like this where you really have to think about what you're doing. Normally I'd be talking a little bit more, but I'm just trying not to wreck. Man, this is fun. This is the kind of bike you get, and there are people that just they like riding bikes like this. They're wild. They're feral. They're domesticated people they've gone wild and they live in the woods. But it's definitely be cool to show up at a bike show or some type of event, you know what I mean, where people get to look at it and they get to see how cool you are riding away with a bike like this, and they know full well they're like, I couldn't do that. This is definitely a bike that I would not want to take on the oh man. I downshifted instead of upshifting. I really gotta focus on what I'm doing. Let's try to bang through the gears a little bit. Now, where this bike starts to make a lot of sense is right here. When you're standing up on the pegs and the handlebars are right there. I feel like I'm riding a giant 1500cc Segway. Up, gotta get back down, gotta shift. So pulling back is downshifting, and going forward is upshifting. Man, this thing's wild. Absolutely wild. Sucker's got a great sound to it. It's amazing. Guys, this bike is absolutely for sale. The guy that built this thing, he's got so much money in this bike, with the cables and the bars and the intake and the exhaust. That exhaust itself is like $1,200. It's nuts. We didn't add any to the price because of all those modifications.